Well, first of all, Wookdar, I know your intentions are good. I'm not questioning that. Um, but on your criticism of the word harmonious, I think you're missing the point. I mean, first of all, anytime anybody uses that word, they're invoking a metaphor to musical harmony, fitting together well. How does that help someone in New York that maybe doesn't have the option of some of the decisions? Maybe they can't afford some of the green technology. Maybe they're too deep in the concrete jungle to apply them. You know, they can't put up a solar energy, project necessarily. But if they have a harmonious attitude, see, then when they are faced with decisions they do make, they can try to make those decisions. For example, they can know that war can't really be good for a sustainable economy. Okay, for example, they might know not to go to war because of a harmonious attitude. So the harmonious attitude's a good thing. Now, one reason I don't like the whole we need less people, this is just part of the idea that the problem is there's too many poor people. The poor people are weighing everything down. No, it's not the poor working people struggling that are weighing things down, okay? Now, how could we live with 10 billion people on this planet? Well, for one thing, solar cells right now get about 20% of the solar energy striking them. If they got 98%, like plants do, and I think we can match plants, plants are pretty cheap to grow, and they get 98% of the energy. Well, why can't we get 98%? If we did, we'd be able to power a tremendous amount of our lives off of solar energy. So we're very efficient right now, inefficient right now. And if we were more efficient, then a lot more people could survive. Energy is just one example, but it's a key one because so much of the economy relies on energy. Cheap energy makes for a prosperous economy. Everything becomes cheap. Transportation, everything. Um, and there's other technologies. There's technologies within our reach right now where we can take steps in this direction. And I think having a harmonious attitude is what leads you on the steps, because when we have to choose between two technologies and we say, oh, but gas is still cheap enough that it seems like a pretty good deal. Well, we can judge that versus other things based on how harmonious it is with nature, because that is synonymous with how sustainable it is. So that's all I'm saying, is that it's a good thing to teach people, because we need the philosophies that are going to make us make the right decisions. See, the problem right now is not just that we're having too many kids, it's that we have the wrong philosophy to make the decisions that we need to make. So people that are emphasizing a harmonious attitude are just emphasizing the right philosophy with which we need to make these decisions. Cheers.